Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and no one stops to grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. And today I'm in the Challenger, been enjoying it all day. It's a nice day outside, but it's time to get back into the low rider. I know I said I was done with the exhaust for now. I know I said that, but I just had to keep on going. Something just told me to just, you know, look at the next spot you're gonna fix and just go ahead and do it. So before we get in all of that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but if you have, thank you very kindly. And to the guy out there that wants me to do the video on the chains, I still got that coming, never forgot about it. I just got so many things that's ahead of that right now that I'm trying to get out the way, and I need to charge my batteries up, so they're not charged up, straight up. So let's just go ahead and get on into it. Next step of the exhaust, next section, what I'm doing, what it looks like, starting it up, hearing it run. All right, so underneath here, and gonna see what's underneath this section. Underneath here, it's been a minute. I put on this little patch basically, and it did its job for a while. I mean, it made it quieter than it was. Really lost a lot of power without it being on there. It's just basically covering up the holes, and I mean, as you can see here, it's still gonna seep out, but it's time to take it off. It's time to get up under here and see what I could do to fix this, like for real at least. Cut out a section and get to it. Got it off. This is what it was on the bottom. What you're looking at is the bottom of the exhaust that I just got out of that section. You can see that it's kind of like it done been bottomed out before, but we don't care. So, and it's like that on the other end as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a section, and I probably will use some flex pipe because I don't have a pipe bender. So when it comes to this corner, I'm not gonna be able to take some straight pipe and bend it. I could get a coupler, but I don't know. I'll see when I get there. Either way it go, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna remedy this. All right, so had to cut off another section. It was pretty much bottomed out, so I thought it was only a small piece until I looked at it again and got it off. So I had to cut out another section because can't get the pipe over that being flat like that. It's no longer round, so hopefully it'll go on now. So cut off here. If you look at this section right there, it's a little longer because that's how it comes. So I'm gonna have to cut it to fit, and that shouldn't be too hard, but I want to get a nice clean cut. So when we put a clamp here and over there, everything's gonna fit just right. Shouldn't be nothing to cut it off. It ain't nothing to cut that piece off. All right, so after plenty of cutting and a bloody thumb trying to get this thing on, it's on here. Glad I did everything I could because it's finally on here. You know how when you get to a part of the project and you feel like giving up, but it came through. I came through in the stretch. Got it. Only thing is to put on the exhaust clamp. But before I do that, I'm just gonna start it just to see if it's a difference in sound. And oh yeah, she is on 3, y'all. Started up on 3 to give y'all the good angle of everything. All right, we're under here. That's the section that I fixed right there. It's just another angle. Couldn't really see that great from the angle I was showing, so that's what it looks like. That's the section I cut out. I cut out half a piece at first, and then the other half that I was trying to put the flex pipe on, which is on the left here, on the left side, that more of that end needed to be cut off because it was still flat. So, you know, the flex won't go over that. So it's on now, it's tightened down, snug down. I'll probably end up going to my dog White's house soon and go ahead and have it welded on so it's not going anywhere. From a better view, here is the exhaust. I know it is hanging down right here, no issue. I just got to get a hanger to bring it up some. And then also towards the back, if you can look, you can see that hanger is right there holding that up. But I'm gonna probably extend the tailpipe coming out of the back, because there is a lot of that exhaust smell getting into the cab, because the tailpipe used to actually run to the back wheel, which from here to there might not look like much on camera, but that is a lot of space, and that exhaust needs to get out. Either I'd run it to the back over the axle, or just run it, get some more pipe, and run it to where the tire was, to where the exhaust could get out. It's got to get out, you know what I mean? So that's where we at with it. Now about to start it up and let y'all hear it run. Oh yeah, and in the future, I don't know how soon I will, but this catalytic converter is gonna eventually have to go. So I'll eventually end up taking it off right there at the end and putting like a universal catalytic converter. Because what I'm learning about exhaust is a lot of times you like to cut things off and stuff like that, but there's a reason why it comes with a catalytic converter. It's not only good with just putting less emissions back in the air, but it also does quiet it down a bit. And I don't want this thing to be loud. I want it to be as quiet as possible. So that's why I'm doing it all now. And now it's time to start this thing up. All right, this is what it sounds like. Now, there's still a little seepage. That's why I said I'm gonna go and get it welded, because even right there where you see the clamp, there's still just a pinch. I'll get closer. There's just a pinch right here of air that's still getting out, that little spot. So it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. And this is what it sounds like. Nice, smooth. It's not loud at all. And there's a little bit of air seepage even on this side. I don't know, probably can't see it, but even down there on the other end of it, I can get it tight. And at the same time, I'm believing some of that noise is also coming from the catalytic converter, because like I said, it's not perfect. I'd be more interested in getting a universal cat a lot sooner than later and chopping that old one off, just so that there would be no air seepage and it would probably be just that much more quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and give it the exhaust test, and it sounds a lot more quiet now. Listen to that. It never sounded this good, ever. Not even when I first picked it up. It was way worse. It sounds so much better now. So much better. Sounds nice. Can't wait to get a chance to actually dry this thing to see how much better it drives. Now, the power and everything like that. It even idles 10 times better. I'm happy with it. Like I say, this did not cost me nowhere near what it would cost if I, you know, went to an exhaust shop. They'd be trying to give me a brand new exhaust, and it's gonna be hundreds of dollars that I'm just not prepared to spend at this particular time, only fixing one thing on this truck. All right, well, hope you all enjoyed that video. So you know where I'm gonna go next with it. Probably just looking into that catalytic converter, universal one, not the stock one, because we're not spending that kind of bread. We're gonna get a universal thing. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be at a hub store and just come on in and I pick it up, slap it on. But let's see, what's the next thing? I don't know. I just kind of play it by ear. I get up and do what I do, and that's how we make the videos, you know what I'm saying? So Appreciate y'all watching. You could be anywhere watching anything, but you're right here watching Mr. Everything, you dig? So, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. I'm Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower. You know, till next time, I'm out.